May 9th was, for many of us, a second Merdeka. After 61 years of feeling helpless and muzzled, you can just feel the spirit of nationalism and patriotism and unity in the air, and it's got Malaysians swaggering like... We are the champions, my friend. We're showing off our Tabung Harapan donation receipts and banding together against unscrupulous restaurant operators cause ain't nobody gonna pay GST now. You can't deny it. The winds are changing. There are early signs that Malaysia is heading to a place where racial bias could be a thing of the past. It is, after all, one of the biggest reasons why Barisan was left gobsmacked on election day, because they failed to grasp that many Malaysians have wisened up to the old divide and rule model, and they're no longer afraid of the racial bogeyman. Pakatan, meanwhile, shrewdly stuck to ketuanan rakyat as well as graft and bread and butter issues. And now that they have won, we've got a finance minister who's famous for this line.
I'm sorry, I don't consider myself as a Chinese. I am a Malaysian.
A prime minister who's considering the possibility of abolishing BTN, the controversial racial hatred promoting program that's been accused of being UMNO's political tool. And we have the cabinet's very first Sikh minister. So overall, positive initial signs. But should we be patting ourselves on the back just yet? I mean, look at the whole furor over UiTM and our new AG. Our indigenous peoples are almost invisible. The issue of statelessness is still a major issue for the Indian community. We still have landlords who refuse to let their apartments to Indians or Africans. And the grumbling that the Chinese are richer than other races. We're not. According to the Stats Department, half the Malaysian Chinese who work earn a monthly salary of less than 2,350 ringgit. But I digress. There are obvious signs that we need to call in an exorcist because that stubborn old demon called racism is still lurking about. And it's not good news because aside from making you an racism can have a major economic impact. A study by the Alfred Deakin Institute for Citizenship and Globalization shows that racial discrimination costs the Australian economy an estimated 44.9 billion Aussie dollars, or 3.6% of GDP, each year in the decade from 2001 to 2011. While we don't have a similar study back home, remember, Keris kissing UMNO and co have ruled the country for 61 years. And they still hold 3 states, so that's quite a couple of million people buying into their racist narrative. Of course, you may argue that a post-GE14BN could be a changed animal. But it's not just UMNO, MCA and MIC I'm talking about. Pakatan's PPBM is also a Bumiputra-based party. Sadly, it will take a while to rid Malaysia of institutionalized racism. Anwar has said as much.
Agak terlalu awal, ya, untuk kita buat tuntutan seolah-olah dengan pemerintahan atau kerajaan baru ini semua kemudahan yang ada pada masyarakat Melayu dulunya itu patut dilepaskan. Jadi ini memberikan persepsi yang sangat negatif.
But hey, America gained independence in 1776 and they've still got the KKK and Roseanne Barr. So I suppose we are off to a more or less good start, considering we voted for change 4 weeks ago. What's important is that we remember that, like it or not, we need to make this work. As Rafida said the other day, we have no other country to go back to. Just saying.